Hi, Nicki Serquinia here from Hat, Scars, and More. And I want to share a couple things with you that have been on my mind. And it has to do with survival guilt. We hear a lot about that. And I've been thinking about that a lot lately because a few years ago, someone said to me, in kind of an assumption, and it's like, oh, and then you have survival guilt. Survival for not dying of cancer. Like I'm supposed to feel guilty about that. And I was really offended. And I think I said, I don't have survival guilt. And then I just dropped it. I wasn't, I didn't want to get into that with her. But I have to say that the idea of feeling guilty for not dying is absurd. And I just want to get that straight because there's this concept out there. People talk about it all the time. It's survival guilt, And I was really offended. And I had to really think about that a lot. I did. I spent a lot of time thinking about it. And why was I so mad? And I thought, after all I went through to survive ovarian cancer, a year of chemotherapy, I was living with an abusive alcoholic. There's more about that whole story on my blog, so I won't get into that here. But, that was hard. It was a really hard year. And then it was hard in the years after that in trying to get that man out of my house without getting beat up or dead. And so the idea that I should feel guilty about that is preposterous. And I thought about it and I thought, well, if I was in a plane crash and I scrambled over people and pushed people out of the way and, got out of the plane just before it exploded and everyone else inside died, yeah, I'd probably feel guilty about that. But to feel guilty for not dying of cancer is ridiculous. So if you have any of those kinds of feelings, just let them go right now. Because what that's like is, it's like telling God or karma or the universe or life, whatever your belief system is about that, it's like saying, oh, I'm sorry, there was a terrible mistake, I was supposed to die. Well, that's not how it works, It's like there's this, you're given this beautiful gift of a miracle, which I think healings are miracles. And that's like telling God or the divine that they made a mistake. They don't know what they're doing. They screwed up. You were supposed to die. Well, if you feel that way, why even have chemo in the first place, right? So you've been given this beautiful gift, this beautiful miracle of healing. And then it's like spitting in God's face to feel guilty when you've been given this beautiful miracle. And that's what I wanted to speak to you about today because it came up again. Someone just recently said, and she was a breast cancer survivor, and she said, well, and then, there's this, then you have the survival guilt. It's like, no, I don't have survival guilt. It's like also too, I was thinking, it's like, there's an angel there with the, with the clipboard and the little thing, or I guess in 2019, it'd be an app on his phone. It's like, oh, 629, that's our quota for this month. So sorry about you guys. So, that's also to feel guilty because you lived and someone else died is also this false perception that there's only so many healings to go around, like pieces of a pie, right? If I heal, then I'm stealing that healing from someone else. Do you see how ridiculous that is? So if you've been given the gift, the miracle of surviving cancer or any other of life's maladies that that come to us, just say thank you. Just say thank you. Bow your head, close your eyes, and with a grateful heart, just say thank you. It's that easy. You don't have to feel guilty for living, you know. Meister Eckhart said, if the only prayer you ever pray in your entire life is thank you, that will be enough. So, thank you.